What if I told you that an ancient text not included in the Bible contains secrets about the universe that could change everything we think we know about our history? Today, we're diving into the mysterious Book of Enoch, an ancient Jewish work attributed to Enoch, the great-grandfather of Noah, exploring its fascinating stories of fallen angels, apocalyptic visions, and hidden wisdom. This text offers a unique glimpse into early Jewish mysticism, including tales of angels descending to earth, the origins of demons, and prophecies of heavenly realms. Stick to the end to uncover why this provocative book was left out of the canonical Bible, and see what secrets it might reveal about the ancient world. Genesis of the Book of Enoch. The Book of Enoch, shrouded in mystery and antiquity, raises fascinating questions about its origin and place in religion. Attributed to Enoch, the great-grandfather of Noah, this text is one of the most mysterious and intriguing books in history. Scholars suggest it was written by various authors over several centuries, possibly between the 3rd century BC and the 1st century AD, reflecting a broad spectrum of Jewish beliefs and theologies from those times. Despite being considered canonical only in the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, the Book of Enoch captures the imagination with its detailed heavenly visions, fallen angels, and apocalyptic predictions. We will talk about this more in depth later. The complexity of its content suggests a rich tapestry of culture and spiritual influences, providing a window into the spiritual concerns of a tumultuous period in Jewish history. The reintroduction of this text to the Western world is attributed to the Scottish explorer James Bruce, who brought copies back from Ethiopia in the 18th century. This action unearthed a forgotten treasure of religious literature, revealing layers of interpretation and meaning that had been hidden from European scholars and theologians. The Book of Enoch delves into themes ranging from angelology to the ultimate fate of the world, offering visions that extend beyond the traditional biblical framework. Its narrative about fallen angels in particular has influenced various esoteric traditions and has fueled a fascination with the origins and nature of evil. Researching the Book of Enoch is like unraveling an ancient enigma, where each chapter offers more questions than answers. Its status outside the biblical canon, far from diminishing its importance, has magnified its mystique, inviting scholars and seekers to explore its hidden depths. Through its study, we can come closer to understanding the beliefs of ancient Jewish communities and perceive the contours of human spirituality that seek to understand the cosmos and the role of the divine in it. First section, the Book of Watchers. At the beginning of the Book of Enoch, the tale of the Watchers unfolds, a saga of 200 fallen angels who descend from heaven to dwell on earth. Led by Azazel and Semyaza, these celestial beings descended at Mount Hermon, binding themselves by oath to fulfill their plan without retreat. Bewitched by the allure of earthly women, the Watchers took them as wives, thus contravening divine laws. From these forbidden unions were born the Nephilim, entities of immense size and strength, whose malevolence and insatiable hunger threatened humanity's very existence. In tandem, the Watchers endowed humans with forbidden knowledge. Azazel unveiled the secrets of metallurgy and weapon-making, igniting an era of strife and violence among men. Others imparted the arts of sorcery, herbalism, and beautification, spreading decay and wickedness in the human spirit. This influx of forbidden knowledge hastened the degradation of the earth, prompting a universal plea for salvation. Faced with the turmoil wrought by the Watchers and their Nephilim offspring, the Creator resolved to intervene. He dispatched his mightiest archangels, Uriel, Raphael, Michael, and Gabriel, each bearing a divine mission of purification and retribution. Uriel proclaimed an impending deluge meant to cleanse the earth of its corruption. Raphael was tasked with binding Azazel in utter darkness as punishment for his martial teachings. Michael disclosed their looming judgment to Semyaza and the other Watchers, while Gabriel incited the Nephilim to mutual destruction. The divine judgment was unyielding. The Watchers were cast into an abyss of fire, doomed to eternally witness the eradication of their Nephilim progeny and the cleansing of the humanity they had defiled. Meanwhile, Enoch, a human of unwavering righteousness, was elevated to heaven to partake in divine relations and act as a mediator between heaven and earth. though Enoch sought clemency for the Watchers and was told the divine decree was irrevocable. With the arrival of the flood, the earth was purified, heralding a new dawn for humanity, now free from the malignant influence of the Nephilim and the Watchers. Yet the memory of these events was etched into human consciousness, serving as a perpetual reminder of the dire consequences of defying divine laws and the inescapable injustice awaiting transgressors. After bestowing forbidden knowledge, the Earth's conditions swiftly deteriorated, leading to a crescendo of violence, injustice, and corruption that cried out to heaven for an end to human suffering. The divine response was decisive. A flood that would not only erase the wickedness from the earth, but also confine the Watchers to an eternal prison and obliterate the Nephilim. Enoch, elevated to the heavens before this catastrophe, served as a witness and messenger of divine plans, directly linking with biblical traditions and offering a broader perspective on humanity's role in the cosmos. Second section, the Messiah and the Final Judgment. In the Book of Enoch, there's a section that's like a hidden treasure map leading us to the heart of an ancient mystery. The story of the Son of Man, a key figure who's all about bringing justice and setting things right in the universe. This part of the story, called the Book of Parables, is packed with visions and insights that Enoch, the great-grandfather of Noah, shares with us. And it's like nothing you've heard before. Imagine being Enoch, taken on a cosmic journey to see the future and the past, and meeting someone so powerful and righteous that he's going to judge angels and humans alike. That's the Son of Man. But this isn't just any courtroom drama. It's about the fate of the whole world. Enoch tells us this Son of Man was with God, known as the Elect One, and the Righteous One, way before any of us were around. And the cool part? This was way before Jesus was known on Earth. Yet he fits the description perfectly when he shows up later in the story. Enoch's adventure continues beyond just meeting the Son of Man. He dives deep into what justice looks like on a cosmic scale. It's not just about punishing the bad guys, but about setting up a future where the good folks who've been trying their best to do right get to live in peace. This Son of Man has a big job, deciding who's made the cut and who hasn't, and leading the change to fix a broken world. But here's where it gets even more interesting. The story of the Son of Man wasn't just a secret kept until the New Testament popped up. Enoch was talking about this way before, laying down a sort of sneak peek of what's to come. This ties the old with the new, showing us there's a long game being played here, and it's all about bringing light to the darkness and hope to those waiting for a better day. The debate who this Son of Man is and whether Enoch's visions were an early clue to Jesus' role has people talking, but whether you're looking at it from a religious angle or love a good mystery, there's no denying it's a story that survived centuries for a reason. It challenges us to think about what justice means, both here on Earth and in the grand scheme of things. So, the Book of Parables isn't just another ancient text. It's a call to look beyond our everyday struggles and see a bigger picture. A future where right wins out, where peace isn't just a dream, and where the good of humanity gets a chance to shine. Enoch's message is pretty straightforward through all the strange visions and celestial journeys. There's hope written in the stars, in our stories, and in the choices we make every day. The Epistle of Enoch. Wrapping up our journey through the mysterious and captivating Book of Enoch, we find ourselves at a crossroads of history and faith, pondering why this ancient text, filled with ethical teachings and visions of divine justice, didn't make the cut into the mainstream Bible. The Epistle of Enoch, with its powerful messages on righteousness and the anticipation of a just kingdom, presents a fascinating case of religious literature that remained on the fringes despite its profound influence. The reason why the Book of Enoch was excluded from the Bible and eventually pushed into obscurity is a tale of theological debates and the complex process of canonization, the making of the Bible as we know it. Early on, the Book of Enoch was widely read and respected among Jewish communities and early Christians. It offered insights into divine judgment, the natures of the universe, and how to live a righteous life. Yet as time passed, the tides began to turn. One of the main reasons for its exclusion was the controversy over its content. especially its detailed descriptions of the heavens and the actions of the fallen angels. These stories, fascinating as they were, clashed with the emerging Orthodox views of some Jewish and later Christian authorities. They preferred texts that aligned more closely with their developing theological frameworks. In addition, the Book of Enoch's origins outside the geographical and cultural centers of early Christianity and Rabbinic Judaism, being preserved mainly in Ethiopia, contributed to its marginalization. Moreover, the process of deciding what texts were in or out of the Bible wasn't straightforward. It involved a lot of debates and decisions by religious leaders over centuries, with different communities making different choices. For the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, the Book of Enoch remained important. It was included in their canon, showcasing how diverse the Christian world was, and still is. As the Book of Enoch faded from the central stage of Christian scripture, it didn't disappear completely. Its themes and stories continue to influence religious thought, especially its vivid portrayals of the final judgment and the promise of a world ruled by justice and righteousness. These ideas echoed in other parts of the Bible and in the beliefs of many communities, keeping the spirit of Enoch alive. So, while the Book of Enoch might not have made it into the mainstream Bible, its journey from a widely respected scripture to a hidden gem and back to a subject of intrigue and study is a testament to its enduring power. It reminds us that the paths of religious texts are as winding and varied as the beliefs they inspire. The Book of Enoch, with its ethical commands, apocalyptic visions, and complex fate, continues to fascinate, challenge, and inspire, inviting us to ponder the mysteries of the divine and the eternal quest for justice and righteousness in our world.